Do you have trouble paying rent? Well, you're not alone. According to StatsCan, among renters, 3% experienced an eviction in the previous 12 months, which represent 1% of all Canadians. In Toronto alone, the situation is much worse. According to the Toronto Star, 1 in 5 Toronto area tenant households fell behind in rent in 2023, a significant rise over the previous years. Obviously, falling behind on your rent may lead to an eviction. However, if you can pay off your overdue rent, then you might be able to avoid an eviction. As stated by the Landlord-Tenant Board website, if the tenant pays all the rent they owe before the landlord files an application to the LTB, the notice to end tenancy early for non-payment of rent is void, and the tenant does not have to move out. I'm sure you're thinking right now, well, how do I pay off overdue rent if I'm already struggling to pay my rent? The answer is that there are many local resources that can help you pay your overdue rent or help you pay for the cost to find a new place to live. These programs are usually called homelessness prevention programs, and they're usually run by the local municipality government. Since there are dozens of municipalities in Ontario, for the sake of this video, we're going to focus on Toronto. The Housing Stabilization Fund is a program in Toronto meant to provide emergency housing assistance for people who are on Ontario Works, ODSP, or financial assistance for humanitarian reasons. Aimed at preventing homelessness, the Housing Stabilization Fund is meant to help people with rent, moving costs, or helping pay for things like rent arrears or energy bill arrears, and there's many other things that this program can do as well. To be eligible for this program, you either have to be coming from a shelter, facing eviction, fleeing domestic violence, or have a high cost of rent and energy bills that has put you into arrears. To apply for this program, you have to speak to your Ontario Works or ODSP caseworker and explain your situation to them. Applications are usually processed within 4 business days of submitting your documentation. Denied applicants can appeal through a review process. For more information about the Housing Stabilization Fund, a link is in the description. The Toronto Rent Bank provides grants for low-income individuals who reside in Toronto by helping them avoid evictions by paying off their arrears or secure new housing by paying off deposits. The Toronto Rent Bank is not meant for people who are on ODSP or Ontario Works. Those receiving social assistance are always referred to the Housing Stabilization Fund. The Toronto Rent Bank offers up to $5,000 or 4 months of rental arrear assistance. Or you can apply for rent deposit grants that range from $2,000 to $3,500 depending on your unit size. Eligible applicants must be either living in Toronto or moving to Toronto, be paying market rent, and meet income and asset criteria. Applications take up to 5 business days to be processed and do require proof of income and situation. For more information about the Toronto Rent Bank, especially their extensive eligibility criteria to see if you qualify, a link is in the description. Now, the Emergency Energy Fund is not meant for rent, but it's actually meant for utilities, but I thought it would actually be a good addition for this video since it's talking about household resources. The Emergency Energy Fund is meant for low-income residents in Toronto who are experiencing an energy emergency but who are not on Ontario Works or ODSP. The program is meant to help people reconnect to energy sources, prevent disconnections, or pay utility arrears. Eligible residents are asked to contact the City of Toronto to get more information about their program and their energy needs. For more information about the Emergency Energy Fund, as well as who to contact, a link is in the description. For those who live outside of Toronto and need help with utility bills, there's actually 2 Ontario-wide utility programs meant for those who are either low income or moderate income, and I did a video about that a few weeks ago, and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to know a bit more in depth about those programs. I also did a video recently about emergency financial assistance programs in Ontario for those who need also help with rent, utilities, and other essential services like food, and I'll leave a link for that video in the description. If you'd like to have a PDF that tells you all of the emergency assistance programs and utility support programs for all Canadians in each province and territory, then check out my website where you can download a free ebook to help you with your finances this winter. Best of all, both ebooks are completely free. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications so you get all the latest videos, and I'll see you in the next week's video where we will discuss other resources. For information about all the programs discussed, please check out my website, Ontario Without Barriers, located in the description. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications. Tune in next week where we will discuss other resources for adults with physical disabilities.